So next move to our new concept of operators in tuple. So what are various operators, and as a list we are using plus operator, star operator. So here also we can use that operators. So let's discuss one by one. First is your star plus operator. The plus operator is used for concatenation. Concatenation means if you want to concat two tuples, then simply write plus within two tuples. Here an example, it will simply concat two lists. Repetition, see, I'll told you earlier, if you want a single element in a tuple, then you just have to mention comma here, okay, and star will give you the repetitive value of this tuple, that is high. As I mentioned 3 here, that means 3 times it will be repeated. So next is how to delete a tuple. Again, as it is a immutable, that means we cannot delete or remove items from a tuple, but again deleting a tuple entirely is possible using the keyword delete, del. So in first example, if you try to delete a single element, that is at index position 2, then it will give you an error that tuple object that no support item deletion. See, here's a good thing of Python, that it will provide very clear message about the error, so you will understand everything. Next, if you want to delete entire tuple, then simply write the keyword del in the name of tuple, and when you will check it my tuple, that means now it is not available, name my tuple is not defined, because in previous section in this statement I have deleted my tuple by the help of del keyword. Okay, so next move to tuple methods. Here are some tuple methods which I have used here. First one is your count. So count will tell the occurrences of that particular character in the tuple. See, I am using a 3 times, that means it will result in 3. Index will return the position of that particular character or element. See, here one main thing you have to notice, that we have 3 A's in it. So I'll mention also in your comment part left, it will return first index number of the value, that means the first position where A occurs. Okay, so that is 0. Next, if you want index value of u, then it will return this particular index, that is 4. Next is your membership operator. How it will work? Membership are in and not in. I'll just simply check that A is my tuple, that is it presents in A. See, if you just write simply A here, then it will give you error. Okay, my tuple, A in my tuple, then it will simply give you false. Why? We have written these in single quotes, so when we are going to match, then just we have to write here a single quote, then it will print true. And if I try G not in my tuple, as it is the opposite of N, so Z is not present here, that means it will result in true. Next is your iterating through a tuple. As we have done iterating through a list, so here also we can do a tuple iteration by a loop. So I'll just mention a tuple with different values, and when I try to print it by a loop, then I just want I like, then the values of these tuples. So I like apple, I like banana, and then I like mango. Next is your double equal to operator, which is used to compare two values of, or you can say two tuples. So if you want to compare two tuples, then simply assign the values of tuples and simply write A double equals B. If whole elements of tuples are same, then it will result in true, otherwise it will result in false. See, both examples I have shown here. If different values are there and if same values are there, it will return true. Next is your max function and min function. Basically it will print the maximum value in the tuple and the minimum value in the tuple. One new function is also present here, that is zip function. So zip function basically what it does, it takes two list inputs. Carefully listen, it takes two list inputs and combines them into a tuple. दो लिस्ट को एक इनपुट की तरह लेता है. It will take two list as an input and provide a tuple. So see how it works. Simply I'll just declare two list. Then with the help of set, see by the help of this a set is made, like first element of first list, then first element of second list, again second element of first list, second element of second list. It will print like that. So by zip a comma b, I'll just simply print elements of a, elements of b, and the result. So see how it happens. So these methods are already inbuilt in Python. You just simply know how to work with it. Next I'll just giving two or three examples. One is your swapping two numbers. If you want to make a program of swapping two numbers, see how easy it is. Simply just I'll declare a comma b 10 22 values, and by this a comma b equal to b comma a, it will swap the values of variables. See, simply. So how easy it is. In most of the languages you just have to write a code of 3 to 4 lines, but here I'll just simply with one line I can swap the values of two variables. Next, again, if you want to print sum of all the elements, so instead of using a loop, you can simply use the function sum. You just simply write sum of particular tuple name, you will get the sum of that particular elements of tuple. Last not least is a sorted function. Sorted function means you want to arrange the elements of tuples, then simply use the sorted function. See, here you have to use sorted, not sort. You just simply write sorted and pass the tuple, then the elements of tuple results in a sorted order. Okay, so here about all tuple. Thanks.